Hey everyone, let's say you find this measuring thing still quite difficult. Then you're now at the right place. We're going to take a look at how we can measure angles, and we're going to use exercise 27 for that. Again, if you find this difficult, take a good look at the steps they ask you to take, right? So if I take a good look at this one right here, for some reason it's off center. The first thing you should always do is put your protractor on the correct place, so on the 0 on the vertex you want to measure, and then align it in the correct way. So I'm going to take a look at angle Q here. Don't put the 0 here at a random spot, right? The 0 must be right here. And since we want to measure this part here, what I would prefer you do is now rotate your triangle like that and align it with the line right there. Again, you can do this a bit more accurately than I can, but I'll get there like this. I'll make it a bit smaller. It's easier for me to read the angle. That's step 1. 0 on Q and align it in such a way now that I cannot find it. And you will see here that I find two values. I find the value 160, right, let's notate that, 160, and I find 20. And only one of them can be correct. Let's take a look. This angle here clearly is an obtuse angle. It's bigger than 90 degrees. Remember, a 90 degrees angle is like this. It opens up more, so that means the angle must be bigger than 90 degrees. So this one is out of the question, which means that angle Q in this case is 160 degrees. Alrighty then. Let's take a look and do that at R as well. At R, maybe it's a bit unclear here, by the way. They want to measure this angle right here. So what I would do is I'll put my 0 here, but again I have to rotate it a bit because otherwise this line here will never intersect with my protractor. So I rotate it 180 degrees in such a way that it now lines out. Again, try to be as accurate as possible. If I do that right here, you will see that I think I might be a bit off. I think the answer book will give me 10 or 170, but you'll see for my example here it gives me 11 or 169. So let's take that. On your test as well, if you have a small, oh, it's messing up now a bit. If you have a small inaccuracy like this, max 2 degrees off, it's fine, right? I mean, it's a bit of an inaccuracy. But here as well, it's very important to now still choose the correct one. And this is a very obtuse angle. It's almost a straight angle, which means, yeah, it's surely not this one. So here angle R is 169 degrees. If you would say 170, that's fine. If you would say 171, that's fine. 172, 168 is pushing your limits. If you're more than 2 degrees off, I could say that you're not accurate enough, right? And being more than 5 degrees off means you're just measuring incorrectly. So try to be accurate. Let's take a look at P. And I'm going to give you an example that you can do this in 2 ways. Because you said, sir, put your 0 on P. Yeah, I can do that right here. But now I can either choose to align it like this, which would work, right? It's right here, and then I should be able to read it off like that. But remember, you can also, if you prefer so, do it like this. And this will give you the same value, but now you read it off at here. So do know that you oftentimes have multiple choices how to do it. As long as you put the 0 on the correct vertex and then align it, you will get there. So for angle P, if I'm going to zoom in and out a bit, it might seem that I'm at 72 degrees, or I am at 108 in that case, right? Again, I hope I'm being accurate. This drawing program is not the most accurate. So hopefully those do match up with your answer book as well. Here, we want this angle here. And this angle is actually smaller than 90 degrees, right? So it's an acute angle. So here it's not 108. So instead angle P is 72 degrees, smaller than 90 degrees. And to finish it off, let's take a look at angle S. Again, aligning it like that. And I think oftentimes there is an obvious choice, right? I think this is the most more obvious one to align it. What you could do is instead do it like this, 0 here, and then align it, and then you can read it off like that. But I think most people would be more inclined to do it this way. But again, they both work. I think 25 approximately, 25 degrees. Or the other choice, then it's 155 degrees. Again, you can read it right here. Angle S here is quite acute. It's a scherpe hoek. So not this one, but angle S is approximately 25 degrees. Okay. So get a hold on to how you can measure this. Hopefully this makes it a bit more clear now that I've shown you a few more examples. Good luck.